Think of the community like a game of Monopoly that goes on 24/7 with an audience. The game occasionally does end, but they start it back up. Some people leave, some people join, and some people come back later. You come to the table and join the game. You are player A in this scenario. After everyone makes it around the board and passes go, collecting their 200, the player to your right, player B, lands on the community chest space and draws a card. The card demands they collect $50 from every player for a grand opera opening, and player B happily does so. Now it is player C's turn, and they land on the chance space, and they draw a card. The card says their building and loan matures. Collect $150 from the bank. Now later, when it again becomes player B's turn, they land on the community chest space again. But this time the card says, go to jail. Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Player B is visibly upset, so they ask everyone at the table, hey guys, maybe we shouldn't use the community cards. Everyone but you immediately nods their head and agrees, so they move on and keep playing. Player C lands on the luxury tax space, and per the rules of the game, must pay $100. But doesn't, and instead everyone nods that the tax is just stupid, except you. Then when it reaches your turn, and you land on luxury tax, everyone looks at you clearly expecting you to pay the tax. Either you pay the tax, or they don't play with you. So you pay the tax and keep playing. After some time and turns, player B later lands again on the community chest space and draws the card out of curiosity. The card says, bank error in your favor. Collect $200. Player B has a sudden change of heart to the board game's mechanic and says, hey, maybe we should use the community chess cards. Most at the table are in agreement, so player B collects the $200. After some time, player D lands on the chance space and draws a card that takes them to Boardwalk, and they purchase the property. Player B and C both demand that the chance space card is unfair and shouldn't be used, even though player C previously benefited from that same game mechanic. Now imagine this trend continues on with Monopoly's other rules and mechanics, collectively deciding when they are and aren't in use to benefit them, when they will and won't follow them, changing the rules or flat out ignoring them as the game goes on. Player E grows tired of it, and they speak about the elephant in the room that is this trend. Suddenly, almost all of the players at the table start name-calling and accusing player E of cheating, even though you know they haven't. And the audience starts booing this player to the point they shut up or quit. That is exactly what this community is like. They pretend to hold moral standards, but have no problem contradicting them or throwing them out the fucking window when those standards are knocking on their door.